Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Future content. Iron Man versus Mephisto in Alliance Battle Legend. Now there is a few things that I want to talk about before we get along with this. Of course, we'll go for the build so you can check out. They're gonna be both stacked up, but that's not important. It's mainly for the comparison and just to showcase how to play Mephisto, how to play your tier 4 Iron Man, and which character you should be actually looking forward to. So it's a brilliant, and you will see this day in Alliance Battle Legend has literally destroyed all the brilliants. Rage Mephisto also does nice, but man, it's just not that amazing. We have a CDP of Rage on the tier 4 Iron Man with this uniform. So we'll be going for solo. We have the 4-star artifact and the CDP of Rage on this guy. And Rage Mephisto will score less than Brilliant Judgment Mephisto for Alliance Battle Legend. That is how it's gonna be. I think so. Like maybe it could be very, very close. We have a crazy amount of attack, so it's just there. Now, the fact is that Iron Man actually is easier to play comparison to the Mephisto run in Alliance Battle Legend. I'll show you the Mephisto run first there, and then we'll jump on to Iron Man as well. The team up for both of these characters will be either you can run with exactly the same team up that we have here, or you can also check or maybe use Magneto, or I would say, who's that? Captain America with the villain uniform, Hydra Supreme, or you can also go with Whiplash for extra all attack or energy attack if you guys want to. But I think that this team up also works awesome. The reason is, for Mephisto specifically, this team up is the best because Iron Man actually strikes and Iron Man cancels with the second skill fracture right here, and then you can swap back to Mephisto, right? Now, Iron Man strikes for Mephisto. Mephisto also strikes for Iron Man. That is why, like, you can just use Mephisto as a team up. You can go with any of them. I think all the team ups will score exactly the same. It's all gonna depend on the RNG of the run and how well your run actually is. So that's, I think, how it's gonna be. And it will not make a big difference if you use Magneto on the team, if you use the Whiplash on the team or someone like that. Now, I would like to say something before we finish the run and we move on to the Iron Man run as well later on. The fact is, if you don't have a tier 4 Iron Man, then Mephisto is the best. Okay? If you don't have a tier 4 Iron Man, then Mephisto is the best. So that's actually how it goes. And if you have a tier 4 Iron Man, and say if you have a CTP or Rage Mephisto, then Iron Man will be better. Okay? Now comes down to the Brilliant Judgment part of this thing. I don't think Rage Mephisto will make a big difference compared to the Brilliant Judgment Mephisto because it's still awesome, it's still great, and people who actually have Brilliant on Mephisto, they will not be changing this thing, okay? That's how it goes. So I'm gonna be saving my tier 3 skill for after this run right here. I'm gonna go tier 3. That was a bad idea for me. I could have just gone with the tier 3 rotation, but I guess I'm gonna do it later down the line. Or actually, I didn't get to use it. I could have gotten some extra score, maybe 100k on this run. So we are at 3 million at the moment, and you can see I'm using a tier 4 along with a stacked up Mephisto, and still the score is not that impressive at the moment. And Alliance Battle Legend has done this, which is crazy. I tried my own Raged Mephisto and I was able to get 3 million with my Mephisto. And Brilliant Judgment only makes, of course it does make a difference, but it only makes like maybe 1 to 1.4 million of difference depending on your run. Mephisto procs can be really bad, specifically with Rage as well, and I don't really like his own gameplay. I don't like it. But, you know, we can't really do anything if you don't have tier 4 Iron Man, and Mephisto is your best choice. Rage, of course, is the best for Mephisto. You can run, I would say, like a Judgment if you want to, but Rage definitely goes, unless you have a Brilliant. That's how it goes. So, just like almost 4.1 million, definitely 4.2 or something is possible. But now let me show you Iron Man tier 4 with a CDP of Rage. Rotation for Iron Man is 534. Let it finish. And then second skill. Let it hit. Don't do anything else. Then I'll change the rotation a bit. We're gonna go 534 tier 3 into the second skill. Tier 3 cancel 2 is the main damage. You need to use 543. The 534 along with the other skills. Just instant cancel that, just to, if you really want the maximum damage out of that, right? That's how it goes. You will be easily able to cancel that thing. Now rowers, you can see I changed the rotation a bit, and you'll have to do this. If you are around the rowers, 3 cancel 2, and then 5 4, and tier 3 cancel 2 is going to be the rower rotations, sort of. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Again, the rotation is gonna be 5 3 4. We finish that into 2 cancel 1, and then 5 3 4 tier 3 into the second skill. Okay, so tier 3 second skill is the main thing. And anyways, so that's how it goes. We have the tier 4 skill available. It does make some nice damage. I think I'm gonna have the I'm gonna have it available now. So I'm gonna go 5 3 4 quickly, tier 4 into the second skill. Right here we make some nice points, and we are almost at 3 million at the moment. Sad part is you have to wait, run around like this when your skills are off cooldown, or on cooldown, sorry, and you do actually miss a lot of damage there, but you can't really do anything about that. That's how it goes. We're gonna go another one. I think we will be able to use one more rotation, and then I guess we'll have to go switch to, well, actually not switch, but save that rotation again. So I think I can go now into first skill. He's gonna go there. I'm gonna go 3 cancel right here into first skill, just a bit. Second skill, cancel that. 5 cancel 4. The proc is gonna activate. Tier 3 skill into the second skill. Sadly, the proc was very late. So definitely I can increase this run by maybe 100k or something. I definitely can. I had to wait for that purple light, the Odin's Might, to collect that. That was there. We are at 3.4 million at the moment. We should be able to go 4 million easy with this run. The bad thing was, well, he moved out, so we did lose some damage from the tier 4 skill. So for sure, more is possible. About 200k I would say is definitely possible on this run, at least how it goes. We are going to be landing on the the 4 million marker right here. We go into tier 3 skill, into the second skill, and then we do nice damage. Did you see the damage? 4.4 million. Of course, the last rotation basically is not going to do much, but yeah, 4.4 million. That was my first run with this Iron Man. 4.44 actually. So my rankings, if you are looking forward to using Iron Man or Mephisto, tier 4 Iron Man solo, in my opinion, is the best. I've seen people using swap play between Mephisto and Iron Man and say that's the best team, but Mephisto can really ruin your run. So if you have a tier 4 Iron Man with a CTP of Rage, he would be the easiest to score, and probably he can score a lot more than your Mephisto, because Mephisto might take a lot more runs compared to Iron Man. On top of that, if you have a tier 3 Iron Man, then Mephisto is best. Okay. You need the tier 4 Iron Man to cancel. You can probably use Strife if you don't have the villain uniform. That's how it goes. I'll try and do a CTP of Rage if I can have like this much build, but for me, I was able to score 3 million with my own account, and I was not really that impressed. Iron Man definitely super easy. If you have him, he's the best for you. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Iron Man and Mephisto. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys.